Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses.
And the Lovebites again.
Yes.
With a swan.
Yes.
And the song.
So the only Swan song I've heard before is the one from Symphony X. So this is that's going to be hard to top.
Yes.
And you should check out Swan Song by Symphony X and the entire Underworld album and their entire discography.
Yes. No pressure at all.
So apparently this has a Chopin intro, which means classical influences in metal be gay. And yeah, it's Lovebites. We did 2 reactions from these. I was gonna say these guys. We did 2 reactions from these girls before. Despite being quite the traditional heavy metal sound that isn't that much our thing, they left quite the impression on us, or at least on me. They're very sonically pleasing, they're very aesthetically pleasing, and they have a massive horde of fans that absolutely swamped our channel.
Yes. So
those are all reasons to check some more of what they do.
Yeah, okay. This is a Chopin intro, so I'm curious how that's gonna happen because there was no piano last time I checked, but also last time I checked, Chopin generally played on piano. So we have yet to see how that's gonna evolve.
Pianos have wheels and they can be brought on stage. So are you ready?
No!
Swan Song plus Chopin intro live at 5 of a kind is gonna be in the description below. Here we go.
Wow! Or she's.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there, and I think we're gonna let the song go. So, I don't want to do any stereotypes here, but the Japanese kid playing the piano really well. I just did a stereotype here.
Yeah,
Feel free to hate me.
But that was pretty Prodigy-like, and like, I'm curious how that can flow into their style, or if it's gonna be a different kind of song. The piano playing on its own, of course, was pretty spectacular, and it had like these tempo fluctuations that you see in classical music because it's classical music, and these dramatic chords like you see in classical music because it's classical music, and it sounded a lot like classical music because it's classical music.
Also, the piano was white, but gay.
Yes.
So now let's see the metal.
Yes. dude, that's how you slap the cultural appropriations out of someone's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you think I'm the prototypical Japanese piano prodigy? Okay, watch me fit it on top of thrash metal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so I was kind of on the skeptical side with the first two because we're not the biggest fans of Japanese stuff, and we're not the biggest fans of classical sort of thrash power heavy metal sort of stuff. But this is like, this sold me. It's like,
Top tier.
yes. Yeah, top tier. Top
Like,
tier.
when it comes to
delivery.
power, dude, the melody writing on the vocals,
Yeah.
that chorus is so well nailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the thing I usually don't like so much about this heavy power metal style is like you had that drum beat going on, it's kind of flat. It keeps the same tone. But I think the way to make it work is if the tone you're keeping is kind of what it was here. It's like this really big, glorious, hyping up kind of theme.
Yeah. And it was a bit more on the feely side than the other two, I think, because of the vocal melodies, which I think if you were to take that melody on its own and sing it softly away from the context, it would be almost like a lullaby.
Yeah.
So the vocals are very expressive, but delivered with power. So you have this sensitive side and powerful side coming together. And I think it also helps bring a bit of that feely side into the metal because you have the piano swirling in the background through the chorus. Did you catch that?
I did not catch that.
So I think obviously it was sampled because you had guitar work. So it was recorded in the live, but you have it there. And you can feel it. Probably you can't hear it, but you can feel it and it puts you in that mood. And then the solo dynamics were off the freaking charts, man.
Dude, it's like first solo, I really like how it started off with that kind of descending shred kind of thing. I thought it was a bit maybe Ingrid Malmsteen-ish.
Yeah.
Like it had that sort of dynamic. And like when I was expecting the solo was over, the other guitar came in and I thought it was gonna be a duel, but actually it was harmonizing.
Yeah, I love that kind of dynamic where you have kind of a solo flash out and grab your attention, and then it flows into a more melodic bit and grows in volume because of the double thing harmonizing.
Yeah, and then to keep that harmonizing going on, but switch the second instrument to piano, it's such a cool way to like take the different elements and piece them together while the song keeps flowing as a whole.
Yes.
So yeah, I think we also need to talk about the like choir chant effect that was going on.
Yeah, I caught that, but I didn't focus on it that much.
I thought it was okay. So the lyrics, if you looked at it, were a bit kind of like a battle, not so much like a battle anthem, but like a warrior's battle-related anthem. Actually, do you know what a swan song is?
I think it's something like when someone dies.
Yeah, so I think swans actually sing when they die. So the idea of a swan song is like your last words or your way out of this world, something like that. So it could be kind of like an anthem to those fallen. And that's why it kind of has this glorious but kind of bitter and tragic vibe. And that would be something I would expect to see from Amon Amarth.
Yeah.
Not from this. So
yes.
It's really, really cool how they did that. And then the piano, like...
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yes.
I'm sold. This is amazing.
I think we're gonna do more.
Yes. So, Wolfpack, I know you're there. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Of course, yeah.